Hello everyone, it's Mary Beth, and today I'm going to go through how you can connect your QuickBooks Online account to your Materio account for seamless integration of accounting. This is going to enable your invoices, expenses, purchase orders, vendor invoices, bill payments, all of that to sync over to QuickBooks automatically as you're doing things in Materio. So this is really useful for making sure that you're not having to do duplicate work to get those things into your accounting system. So let's dive in. Not already on the QuickBooks page, you would just come to the menu over here on the top left and you would click QuickBooks, and that's going to take you to the QuickBooks connection page. Now here, there's some instructions, but it's really quite simple. Just make sure that you're already logged into your QuickBooks Online account in another tab. Technically, you don't have to do this, but it just makes it really quick and easy. So now that I'm logged into my account on the other tab, I'm going to click Connect to QuickBooks. And when I do that, it's going to load. It's going to ask me to connect to my firm. If you have potentially multiple QuickBooks accounts, you should get options here to pick which one you'd like to connect to. So I'm going to click connect. And then it's going to bring me right back to my QuickBooks connection page, and it's actually going to automatically load in some settings on my account. After QuickBooks and Materio have communicated a little bit and decided what are the defaults to turn on, you want to come in and look at this with your accountant or your bookkeeper to make sure that this is the setup that you want. You may notice when you first look at this screen that something like sync purchase orders is turned off. If that's the case, you may not pay for the QuickBooks Plus tier, or you may just have purchase orders disabled on your QuickBooks account. So you can definitely click into our help articles to learn more about that, or connect with your bookkeeper on if you want to potentially use that functionality. Now, the other thing you're going to want to do is just click Manage Settings here at the bottom. And again, Materio is going to do its best guess at linking the chart of accounts that makes sense, but you definitely want to go over this with your bookkeeper or your accountant. So again, it's going to pull in what it thinks is best based on your chart of accounts, which is going to be this list right here. But you just want to make sure that you've looked over this and you feel confident in it. You can always get started and then come back and change this later. I will say that if you're looking at syncing your bank deposits and your transaction fees, you just need to make sure that these are turned on and that you have an account mapped to them. So then I'm going to make sure that my account that I want the deposits, or that my Stripe deposits are going to be going into, are turned on. And once I do that and I scroll down and I click Update Accounts, this will take just a second. Then you'll notice that I have the ability to turn on sync bank deposits. Now, sync bank deposits is something that we can go into in another video, but what this allows you to do is if you're connected to Stripe and you're getting paid online through Materio, it's going to look at those batch payouts from Stripe, and it's going to recognize the individual transactions as well as the transaction fees and take some of that manual work out of mapping those for you. Last thing you want to look at when you're setting up your QuickBooks account is actually managing the purchasing methods. And this is down here at the bottom right. This is important if you're doing procurement through Materio. You want to make sure that the reconciliation is happening by default. If you have purchasing methods turned on in QuickBooks, they're going to show up right here. By default, these are going to be unchecked, but you'd want to come here and look at your purchasing methods and say, I want to turn on the ones that my team will be using for purchasing, doing purchase orders, expenses, etc. So I'm going to turn these on, and then I'm going to hit save. And what this is going to do is allow those transactions, when you sync those bill payments, to automatically match to your QuickBooks banking feed. And so this is going to save a lot of manual work when it comes to matching those transactions and just making it a lot easier on you or your bookkeeper. All right, that is it for connecting your Materio and QuickBooks accounts. We have tried to make that super easy and seamless for you. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at hello@materio.co, or you can visit the live chat from anywhere in the app. And just to note that there is a QuickBooks integration collection with a lot of helpful articles on how to get started, more advanced things like mapping your chart of accounts and QuickBooks side invoicing. So check those out. And again, if you have any questions, just reach out.